This is a demonstration of the Forrest Manufacturing Model 518, that's 518, roll cutting saw. This is a new machine for us. The idea is I have some customers who need to cut rolls of material or other long things. For example, say you have a roll of material that is 20 feet long, you want to cut it into two pieces 10 foot long. My typical vertical blade traveling table saw can't handle those because you would need what we call a horizontal throat distance, that is from the blade to the saw's vertical column, of 10 feet. What I'm doing instead is what I call a twisted blade saw. So this machine has a lot in common with our Model 204 in that it's running two 20-inch diameter wheels, but most of my machines, the blade wheels up in the upper cabinet closed up. Oh, I can show you. Most of my machines, the blade comes off the wheel naturally and you cut in this plane. So I would stand here and push the workpiece into the blade. On this machine, what we have done instead is we have twisted the blade. So the blade starts here and then we're twisting it 90 degrees such that between these blade guides, the blade cuts this way. So now I can cut in the middle of a roll. I can have this is a roll cradle, we're calling it. I can have a roll of material 20 feet long, position it centered 10 and 10, make a cut in the middle. Limiting factor, and why I call this Model 518. I can cut through a roll up to this horizontal throat distance now. In this case, it's 18.5 inches, so I can reasonably cut through up to an 18-inch diameter roll. So, the next thing I'm doing, I'm not moving the workpiece. It is not practical for me to move a 20-foot long workpiece in and out to make the cut. So instead, I'm moving the saw head. What I've set up here is the workpiece is on this static V cradle. The head is on a traveling cradle. And this will be a manual traverse, so I basically put what I'm calling a grocery cart handle on the carriage so I can pull the saw forward. I got a nice big guard here, so you're looking at the blade, but you're not getting to the blade. On-off controls mounted here also, so you'll control the saw from here after you position the workpiece. The material the customer is cutting is a roll. It's kind of a plastic textile. It's they call it a geotextile, but it's used in site preparation, erosion control. I don't have any of that. I do have something very similar though. I have this roll of interior decorator plastic fabric. It's like a woven plastic fabric. It's very close to what the customer's cutting, and it's on a very hard cardboard core. I'm going to use this as my test specimen. So operation is very simple. First, load your workpiece, slide it left and right where you need it. Come up here to the operator's position, press the start button, feed the workpiece into the saw, and I feed the workpiece into the saw by pulling. It's counterintuitive for me. Every other saw I've ever built, you push the workpiece. Here I'm pulling the saw. Easy as that. Give you a close-up here. So, no trouble at all. Let me give you an idea what this material is. Where's the start? So the material I'm cutting here is this woven plastic material. And it cut it and the cardboard core perfectly. A few more details. The machine runs the blade a little more slowly than my typical saw. I'm running a blade speed of about 2,000 feet per minute, a little bit more, but around 2,000 feet per minute. Slower than my usual 3,000. That's to extend blade life. Twisting the blade like this is harder on the blade. So we're running a little slower, but as you can see, we're still getting perfectly good, reasonably fast result. Blade drive motor, I'm using a 5 horsepower brake motor. More than adequate for cutting any roll up to 18 inches diameter, unless you're cutting steel, and don't. Pneumatic blade tensioning. So I have a air cylinder controlling blade tension with the switches and controls on the back, so we get precise control over the blade tension, which is again important for blade longevity in this application. And that's pretty much the story. If you have any questions, you'd like to discuss a specific application for this or one of our other machines, please feel free to call or email us at Forrest Manufacturing. Thank you and have a good day.